Hello, hello. Beautiful, Sandra. How are
Hey,
you?
I'm good, thank you. How
Thank
are
you
you?
so much. I'm good as well. I'm very good. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Thank you. And yeah, maybe you can introduce yourself, where you're from, who you are, what you do, and what brought you to join us. And then again, I'll ask you a few questions to share some more.
Yeah. So my name is Sandra. I live in Sweden with my husband and 2 kids. I work as an accountant, and I have been struggling with anxiety for as long as I can remember. I have been constantly living in the past or fearing the future. And like Nicoles, I've had a lot of health anxiety. And I've tried this and that. I've tried different types of therapy and medication, and nothing has really given me any, major lasting effect. And at the beginning of this year, I was at a really low point, and I came across your workshop, and I was like, a free workshop. Let's try it out. And everything that was said, it just really resonated with me. And I felt that, this might be a really, really great thing. But it's really unlike me to invest in myself. So I was kind of hesitant, or very hesitant. But for some reason decided to just go. I guess I was really fed up living like that and letting anxiety ruin my life, basically. I wanted to be able to enjoy my life and enjoy the people around me, and just live more here and now and enjoy the journey. So I joined, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've been in the program for about 2 months.
Yeah.
And it's just been amazing. I have had really good private sessions, and the group sessions are also, they're amazing. I mean, amazing coaches, and the group is so supportive, and it's also really nice to feel less alone with some of the things you struggle with, and you can get input from others, and it really feels like a safe space. And I mean, I've also shared in the WhatsApp group that we have when I've been struggling, and the love and support that just poured over me was incredible. So, and I've realized more and more now that this isn't just an investment in myself, it's really an investment in my family and everyone around me, because when I feel better, then they meet a better version of myself, and I can spread more positivity and love. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really excited. So
no, that's exactly what you're here for. So every word you say is golden and appreciated. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing that. Maybe you can say, so you mentioned the ripple effect of your own healing and growth on the people around you. And I remember just from recent, I remember you sharing that your son took your hand and hold your hand, which is something that he has his thing, that he avoids it. So I don't know, when you said it, I almost cried when you shared that on that group a couple of weeks ago. So do you have another example maybe, or just to talk a little bit more about how you can feel already that effect on your family, on those beloved people around you?
Well, I guess, I mean, the major shift is with my family, and now with COVID, I don't really see that many other people. Yeah. But I'm just able to handle some situations with my children better, and things that normally trigger me. I mean, yeah, I can still be triggered, but I'm able to shift my thoughts a lot more now. And when I can meet them with more calmness and just, you know, they don't see this stressed out, annoyed mom, but I can come from a place of more understanding and love. I mean, obviously it creates better interactions. So I guess that's the main thing.
Yeah, thank you. And can you share, it's been only 2 months, but we've done a lot during those 2 months already. Do you have anything to say more specifically around the things that we've done so far, the tools that you've had the opportunity to work with or practice? What have been most powerful for you thus far?
Well, one good thing is, I mean, we've been working on my routines, and I finally have, since you offered to hold me accountable for my morning meditations, and I'm the kind of person who has a hard time sticking to a habit that I create for the sole benefit of myself. And now I have someone holding me accountable for quite some time, so I'm hoping that will really get me to stick to these habits.
Well, you're doing basically, I'm getting a text from you every morning. I meditated.
Yeah. Sorry if it gets annoying.
No, I love it.
No, but it's really helping me, because I know that, you know, I have to do it because I can't not send you a text. So. And it's amazing to get that moment to myself in the morning. And I've also been working on my evening routines, and also just a shift in my thoughts. Like you've given me these, like, instead of this, try to think that. And I'm noticing more and more how I'm able to do that. And it's really powerful. So I mean, there are a lot of good things, and breathing exercises, and yeah, a lot of good stuff. But I think those are the ones that have most influenced me so far.
Thank you. And maybe I can ask you the same question I asked Nicoles, being as well a busy mom with 2 very small children and a full-time job and a house to handle. How do you find this, you know, how do you find this in that sense, you know, fitting this into your schedule? Is it overwhelming? Is it too much? Is it flexible enough? Or what do you have to say from the inside to people looking from the outside, you know, thinking, whoa, how can I fit this into my life? Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, first of all, it helps that some of the sessions are like multiple times a week, so you can choose the one that fits best. And I think for me, it's mostly that I notice that when I take the time to go to these sessions and they're really helping me, then yeah, they take some time, but they make the rest of my time more, you know, of a higher quality. And I'm able to be more present with my children when I'm with them. And yeah, so I think that, I mean, it's time well invested. And I mean, for me, it's often at times where I would maybe just be on social media or something that doesn't really bring me that much benefit, honestly. And yeah, and when it does take time away from the kids, then, like I said, the time I do have with them is so much better now. So it's worth it 100 times over.
Yeah, thank you. That was very, very well put. Thank you so much. And do you have something, you know, if people are listening and are, you know, thinking, wow, is this for me? Is this worth the investment? is this possible for me to create those shifts? Maybe I'm, you know, maybe I'm too, I don't know, old, tried everything already, or I don't know, whatever reservations that may be. Do you have anything now that you're in the program and you've, you know, you've taken that step in quite recently? Do you have anything to say maybe to such individuals that might be kind of having a hard time to make such a decision?
Well, I kind of started to feel like a lost cause myself after trying so many different things and nothing really working in the long run. But I mean, I've been struggling for so many years, and already after 2 months, I'm seeing such amazing shifts. So I really think that regardless of where you are in life and what you're struggling with, it is possible to shift and to get a life that's more filled with self-love and calmness. And yeah, I mean, if I've seen these shifts in 2 months, then yeah, I think anything's possible. So
I love hearing that. I absolutely love hearing that. And I planned this to be my last question, but I do have one more coming up, which is kind of circling back a little bit, rewinding in the conversation maybe, to ask you if you can see, because I know that one of the places in your life where you also experience the lack of confidence or lack of self-love and all of the anxiety was not only at work with at home with your children and in your personal life, but also at work. Yes. And we have many professional people, you know, participating in the workshop, experiencing these patterns and these struggles in their professional life. So I was wondering if you have something to say about that.
Yeah, yeah, that's really been a major issue for me. I've always been like a high achiever, and I've had a really hard time failing or not living up to my own standards, and that has caused me a lot of anxiety. But I'm already seeing shifts there as well. I'm able to handle situations at work with, well, much more calm, and I'm not like fixed yet, but I feel like I'm really on the right path. And just noticing that I can handle those situations differently is really nice. And yeah.
Thank you. And maybe even offering a little already a moment of coaching, if I may. I hear this so many times. People say, I want to fix me. I want to fix myself.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to say the whole thing is to accept you're not broken in the first place, right? You're perfect.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not even telling you this, Sandra. Sorry, but I'm putting you on the spot. I'm saying it to actually saying this to everyone, because I hear this a lot. You know, that I need to fix myself, and no one needs to fix themselves. We want to accept ourselves. We are not broken. So it's not you. I hope you're okay with me using this moment for a teaching moment for everyone, including myself. Right? It's all a journey of self-love and self-acceptance. We are not broken. We are whole and complete. And loving ourselves is really the pathway to everything else.
Yeah, and that's something I really love also, that, you know, you catch these things that, like, you should turn this around, and then, okay, so next time I say it, because I probably will say it again, then I will be like, okay, but wait a minute. So yeah, you are having such an impact.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the depth of my heart for you being in this world and being with me in the program and being here on the call. That is so precious. Thank you so much.